Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 8:27 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum could trade $2,904, up about 1.44% so far. With respect to over crypto markets, see clearly on the over crypto market and the equity market, we are kind of a mixed bag at the moment, with some key coins a little bit more prominently up than other, with Algorand up about 5.6% so far. AVAX also up about 7%. Luna's up about 5% so far. While the key coins are kind of flat at the moment, Bitcoin just flat on a sideways fashion, while at the same time Ethereum is up about 1.44%. On the equity side, we can see that on the left side of the chart, Dow Jones, S&P are both kind of flat to down, but Nasdaq is up about 2.05%, driven by some of the small cap, high growth stocks. That is, the key part of the compositions. And on the media front, I'm just looking at the news. Seems like there are two specific news that are quite interesting. So one is with respect to Goldman Sachs. They announced a milestone with the first over-the-counter crypto trade with Galaxy Digital. So with respect to this is the first major U.S. bank to trade over-the-counter crypto transaction. And what they do is they're going to be trading Bitcoin-linked instrument called non-deliverable options with crypto merchant bank Galaxy Digital, according to the firm. Okay, and the move is seen as a notable step in the development of crypto markets for large institutional investors, in part of, because of the nature of the OTC trades, compared to the exchange-based CME group Bitcoin products that Goldman began trading last year. The bank is taking on a greater risk by acting as a principal, the key investor, leading the effort in the transaction. And also, the trade represents the first step that the bank has taken to offer direct customizable exposure to crypto market on behalf of their clients. So it seems like great news today. Obviously, will drive some needle across the market. But it seems like there might be a delayed effect despite this news. But it just literally released 10 minutes ago. Maybe it's still catching on. But good news, definitely, right? The other news that I'm seeing on the political side of the spectrum is just some of the latest depictions around the Russian-Ukraine war on the optical and financial / economical type of current status at the moment. So what do we know so far, right? Some of the key points. So Vladimir Putin has forced to exert brutal force and destructions on much of basically most of Ukraine. You see most of the buildings, museums, artifacts, just countrywide perspective being blown up and destroyed. They have forced millions to flee and made millions homeless, right? But has, basically failed the mantra of this task, right? Which is basically to achieve major military victories, but they have not, right? They've just been blowing up the country for no particular reason, even though they want to take over. But they're like, if they want to take over, logically speaking, why would you blow things up? And because you have to fix it someday, right? And with respect to the capital of Kyiv, the second largest city, and even with respect to some of the neighboring neighborhoods, if you may, are hosting just sheltering destructions, deprivations, just collectively, it's just like a depressing ecosystem that they have, forced it to become what it is, right? And for the cost of what, right? Firstly, destroying Ukraine for the sake of destroying Ukraine without accomplishing what they were meant to be doing. And secondly, Putin has really put Russia in, and his military in a relatively sizable economical loss that is not really worth the battle. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just it seems like Putin really tanked their country collectively. So without wasting more time, so there's two news. Today's kind of trading on a flat sideways fashion with 1 hour ahead of the market open. So let's just dive into it. So right now we are basically 20 something dollars. Not even. We're like less than that away from the next resistance level, We are at the 57 out of 70. We have already formed an apex. So next level we need to get up to will be somewhere around like at the bare minimum 3,050 to 3,158, right? Based on the current level, I just don't think we will have a strong shot of actually keep leaping up to get to the 3,158. Because of the already overbought level, and we have crossed up for quite some time now. So the next logical level that we need to get down to will be somewhere around like 2,750, 2,621. The bare minimum will be 2,500 from here, right? So I think 2,621 all the way to 2,362 are good levels to watch out for coming. Bitcoin right now, we are coming back down. Makes sense because we're forming an apex already with the 52 out of 70. So coming back down to 40 as a first level, subsequently to 38 to 37,500 will be very logical. I think these are the frames I would be DCAing at. Dogecoin up about 1%, 12.05 right now. Anywhere from basically 11.15 all the way to 10.66 is logical. We are at the 50 out of 70, so those are the level I will be personally touching when it comes. Cardano up about 2.4%, anywhere from 78 all the way to 75 from here with the 53 out of 70. Solana is at 90 right now, down about 0.19% so far. Anywhere from basically the 80 all the way to 75 from here. 85 would be a good beginning. The 51 out of 70 right now, we have formed an apex already, so coming back down to 85 to 75 is very logical. XRP is still lingering around the 78s, right? But 69 to 57 is where I would be buying it. Polkadot's up about 0.32%. 16 to 14.06 from here would be better level based on the current setup right now. Algorand is not the level to be buying in right now, despite the surge. 52 out of 70, so I prefer anywhere from 70 all the way to below. Shiba Inu is still the low 2000s, right? But it's on the upper echelon of the low 2000s, right? 2100, 1400 to 900 from here. MacTax up about 1%, 142 to 120. So basically kind of getting there. AVAX is up about 7%. Just try linger on sustaining current level, but it's not sustainable because 62 out of 70, large apex. We're gonna come back down to 80 and then subsequently to the lower levels, right? 69. These are all the flat numbers that we're trading at, right? 90, 80, 69, which is 70 basically, 60, and then 50 from here. Luna, lastly, up about 5%. We're about to cross up, so we might see another surge coming, try to get all back to the 100, but we are very overbought right now at the 60, so not ideal to be getting in right now. Again, 62, 52, 45 from here. So let me know how it goes for today. Hope you guys had a good weekend as well. Have a great Monday ahead, and thank you so much for joining me again. Take care.